Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Puzzle Agent 2. This is the final bonus chapter where I show off all the stuff we missed during the regular playthrough, and to be honest, there's not a lot of stuff to be made, to be seen. The only thing that we really missed is the successful completion of the Lunar Ray puzzle, and let me tell you, this is harder than it looks. This is the only timed puzzle in the game, the controls aren't helping me any, so this is actually the first time I'm going to see the puzzle completed successfully, and I'm just as interested in seeing the result as you are.
Oh no! I'll never be able to destroy it in time.
Well, wasn't this fascinating? Someone in the thread has posited that the ending we got in the regular video was actually the wrong ending, and completing the Lunar Ray puzzle successfully would open up the correct ending. So I'll just speed through the rest of the updates, the rest of the dialogue, to show you that no, everything is pretty much the same. Nothing changes, the ending is just as satisfactory, or not quite, if you complete the Lunar Ray puzzle successfully. The only thing it does do is unlock the super secret puzzle. Here, let's just speed through the dialogue and move on to the post-game puzzles.
Here, take. Wow! You don't. Hey, is that? Yeah. What could go wrong in Bermuda?
So, you know what I would do to fix the game if it was up to me? Well, besides fixing the controls or the puzzle variety, to fix the story, which is the main thing I have a problem with, just ditch the Lunar Ray thing altogether. The first game had the premise of, okay, hidden people from outer space messing with astronauts in a small town in Minnesota, and that works. You could elaborate upon that. The gnomes communicate through puzzles, and are making the townspeople obsessed with puzzles so that they can communicate with them. That works perfectly well. Nelson travels back to Scoggins and discovers that all the missing people are working on the gnome's spaceship or something. They're trying to make them go back into space after the astronauts' exploration vessel, which didn't have a super weapon on it, somehow forced them to land in Scoggins. And now all the missing people are trapped. And Nelson has to either work against the gnomes, who may be nefarious, or maybe just operating on logic that doesn't actually account for human morals as such. Or, you know, you could even involve the shadowy government conspiracy, or not even a conspiracy, some sort of a secret agency that's hunting the aliens down. It's not the most original of plots, of course, but it's still a bit less played out than a government agency searching for a freaking super weapon. At the end of the day, all the missing people are recovered. The gnomes go back into outer space, or are somehow foiled by Nelson and captured by the government agency. That could be a fairly neat twist on the usual formula. the super weapon never gets into it, and we have a game that expands upon the themes mentioned in the previous game. Either way, doesn't have a lot of plot holes and has a decent resolution. I think that makes sense. Sadly, that's not quite what we got. Oh well. The answer to these two puzzles, post-game puzzles, was in the thread, and there's one more post-game puzzle to be had. You can only get it if you solved every single puzzle in the game without getting a single wrong answer. Actually, you can get a wrong answer as long as you quit the game immediately and try again, since the game has an autosave system that doesn't allow you to reload and try again. So, thanks for that, game developers. Nobody in the thread cared to try and solve the super puzzles, so I'll be honest, I looked up the walkthrough on YouTube. I'm not that competent in that sort of puzzle. So, once you solve the two post-game puzzles, yeah, Muken, the king of the hidden people, presents us with the hidden super puzzle, and we'll see what happens when we solve it. Will it be worthwhile? Will we have a very interesting bonus scene? Something that makes the plot more coherent? I sort of doubt it. Do you? And yeah, I think that works. Ray. I finally got every single achievement in the game. Well, it takes a while for them to register for some reason. Unless you use the walkthrough. If this is the case, lame. True enough. And for some reason you're booted right back into the puzzle screen. You have to quit it to actually get your reward for solving the puzzle, so that's Puzzle Agent 2 consistent until the very end. Well, at least you get a nice possible screensaver picture out of it. I hope you enjoyed the LP. I found this game flawed but interesting, and hey, Nelson's picture is the picture you get if you're terrible at solving puzzles, so a mark of quality. See you in my next LP, hope you had fun.